Hey guys! It's Peter and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm YouTube famous now. So many people have commented and tweeted me today and said, oh my god, we missed the car vlogs. I missed the car vlogs. Blah, 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 car vlog, car vlog, blah, 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 vlog. Who came up with that word? Blog. Who came up with that word? Anyway, I'm sure I could Google it and find out. All these words that like 20 years ago that I would never have even known, like vlog, blog, Google. I wish I had invented the Google. But anyway, so I thought, well, I guess I'll just take to the camera and take to the road and let the road take you where it goes. Wasn't that a country song? Something like that. The road will take you higher. No, that was like a Diana Ross song. No, Ain't No Mountain High Enough was a Diana Ross song. Is that from Mahogany? I love that movie, Mahogany. Anyway, have you guys seen Mahogany? Oh! Okay, so, I'm going over to my good Judy, Tanya's house, because, we are leaving tomorrow to go to French Lick, Indiana, and it's my aunt and uncle, my Aunt Kathy and Uncle Dave's 50th wedding anniversary, and so they have like rented out a bunch of rooms for us. I mean, there's not like tons of us, like 6 of us, and we're going there and we're having a very nice dinner. My aunt wants to take pictures, and then it's like gambling and spas and all kinds of stuff the whole weekend. So I'm super excited about it. Alex and I need a weekend away. I always miss the dogs after like a day, which is crazy because I'm with them all the time. Speaking of the dogs, I thought that I would, before I get into any of this, let me just say, YouTube is unsubscribing people unknowingly from my channel, okay? And it's also turning off people's notifications or not notifying them when I put up a video. So let me just say this to you. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. I have now probably, I'm not lying to you, 200, 300, 400 people, like, I mean, literally, you guys, it's unreal. I'm not even exaggerating one bit, that have contacted me through every source of social media imaginable and told me that they were not aware that they were unsubscribed to me. So please make sure that you're still subscribed to me. I love doing this, and it's obvious to me that people are not seeing that my videos are going up. So yeah, so please make sure that you're subscribed. To the right of the subscribe button is a notifications bell. If you turn that on, it will notify you when a new video goes up. I post video content daily. I usually post between 6 and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's kind of my time that I'm posting, but I've been posting kind of all over the place. So anyway, just please make sure that you do that. So anyway, yeah, so then we're going to, I probably started talking about something, then I interrupted and I totally don't remember what I was going to say. That happens to me all the time. So yeah, so we're going to French Lick tomorrow. Oh, our washer and dryer, our washer's works, our dryer is broken, and it's not that we can't afford a dryer. Like a couple people said that we need to start a GoFundMe account for Peter and Alex. We can totally afford a dryer. We're too lazy right now to go to the store. Like we're like trying to find like the perfect washer dryer set for what our needs are. And so anyway, I have a small load of wash, t-shirts, jeans, and so I washed them. Ooh, it smells like Gain in my car. I love it. And I'm taking them over to Tanya's and I'm going to dry them. And then I said, do you want to go get a fountain coke? She's like, I don't really know that I want a fountain coke because I just got one. I was like, Tanya, you know to call on me if you're going to get a fountain coke. But anyway, but she said I might drive around and want to look at Christmas lights. So we're going to drive around and look. Oh! Every year, the John Deere factory store in Noblesville, Indiana puts up like this huge Christmas tree thing, lights, and you can drive through. Oh, if it's up and we drive through there, I'm going to take video of it because it is so cool. So yeah, I'm so excited. And then you have to play music, all that kind of stuff. It's so fun. I love Christmas. I love Christmas so much. And my sobriety birthday is coming up. It's on December 17th. So yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about, should I get a little shady for a second? Well, first of all, everybody has been following my so-called healthy life, which is linked on my channel, my Get Healthy channel. Follow my weight loss journey, you guys. I mean, as of making this video, I have like 1,300 subscribers, which is amazing to me. You guys, it's so awesome that so many people want to follow along with that, either do it or support me. So thank you so much. I'm really, really excited about starting that channel. I think it's going to be so much fun to do. It's linked below. Please go follow it. I will be putting up my very first video the Monday after Thanksgiving. So this upcoming Monday. The other thing I wanted to address was that Stay Negative, who is this YouTube channel that I don't know that I would call him a drama channel. He is he comments on just craziness all over the internet, and I think he's hilarious. And interestingly enough, he's from Indianapolis. But he did a whole video, like a reaction video where he watched Karina Kaboom's video about me and Trisha Paytas. And I hadn't really thought much about that video the last couple weeks, right? But she makes so many allegations that are slanderous in that video, and I mean slanderous, okay? She says Trisha Paytas has made deals with YouTubers to shout them out and things like that, and she insinuates that I've done that with Trisha Paytas. She doesn't come right out and say that because she never says my name. She calls me Trisha Paytas' protege. Everybody in the video knows it's me. She can move on about it. Anyway, but to me, those are kind of some serious allegations. So I'm putting this out there into the world that she has the receipts, supposedly, for this. Karina Kaboom is killing for saying that she has the receipts for everything, okay? Now, a receipt to me, so I can explain this, would be a photocopy or something where it says, I, Peter Monn, you, Trisha Paytas, agree to exchange services for such and such amount of money, or services rendered, blah, 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 whatever, to get Peter famous, okay, for example. Or she's also made allegations that Jeffree Star and Nathan, his boyfriend, have a contract in place where, you know, Jeffree Star pays Nathan to be his boyfriend, and that she's heard that contract is 2 to 3 years, okay? That's another very, very serious allegation. Those are like relationship busting allegations when they get started and they roll and they snowball, right? So I'm calling all receipts, okay, on Karina Kaboom. I want to see these receipts that she talks about. I cannot tell you how many drama channels tell me things like this. Oh, I know so-and-so bought subscribers and viewers. I have receipts, okay? Well, why don't you say that in the video? They just slammed you. Oh no, I don't want to come out with that yet. I'm going to save that. No, that's bullshit. And this is not Karina Kaboom. She did not say this to me. This is somebody else. If you had those receipts, you'd have shown them, okay? That would have been your card to play. That would have been your ace in the pocket if you have those receipts. So let me just tell you this. I know I did not make a pact or a deal or whatever you call it with Trisha Paytas, okay? I didn't. I was as surprised as everybody else when Trisha Paytas shouted me out, and I thought it was the kindest shit she'd ever done in the entire world. As well as Shane Dawson, who Karina in her video also alleges has made a deal with me, okay? So Karina, dear, here's my bet to you. I want to see that receipt. I want to see you take the video and show the receipt where I made that deal, okay? And then here's the further one. For all the people that comment in my comment section below that you guys still watch Karina Kaboom because she's hilarious and she does expose the truth, when she doesn't come up with those receipts because there are none, go unsubscribe to her channel, all right? Because that's bullshit that she's able to put that rumors out there into the world, because this is the dangerous thing about rumors, is that when somebody puts a rumor out in the world and says something, then people start to believe it, and it affects people's real lives, right? I can't tell you how many people have contacted me and said, I watched Karina Kaboom's video. Did you really make a pact with Trisha Paytas? I'm like, are you serious? Like, what kind of money? I even joked with this about Trisha. Trisha was like, do you have any idea how much money you would have to pay me for me to do something like that if I did not like your channel? And then she gave me an example of somebody else that she shouts out that she loves, and the girl has like 10,000, 5,000 subscribers. She's like, I love her content. She's like, I shout her out all the time in my videos. She's like, am I not allowed to like people as well? She's like, am I not allowed to shout people out? So Trisha can shout out her, or Karina can shout out her junkie friends, and she doesn't consider that, you know, making a deal. But if somebody calls me out, it's making a deal. So I'm calling on those receipts, okay? Right now, I want to see those receipts, Karina. I want to see where you supposedly have these receipts at some deal that I made with whatever. Now, I don't know about Trisha's deals with Freely the Banana Girl or whatever, but Freely had agreed to work with Trisha on helping her become a vegan, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was a deal there. And I don't know anything about Nina Unrated. I don't know who Nina Unrated is. I don't care about who Nina Unrated is. I don't even like that name of a channel, so I think it's stupid. I'd have just gone by Nina, or something like that. Nina XXX instead of Nina Unrated. But anyway, I'm real tired of that shit when people put those allegations out there. If you want to have an opinion about something and say, my opinion, that's one thing. But to say on video that you have receipts that people have sent you about some alleged deal that does not exist, and I have never made that deal in my entire life, that's like coming for somebody's professionalism and their joy and passion of like making videos on YouTube. She's full of shit. She's crazy in the head that she's going to make an allegation like that. So... and then take to video and threaten people and say, you know, if you make another video about you, we'll destroy you. And if you do this, you know, we're going to rob your ass. Like, I can't believe YouTube allowed that video to stay up. That's intimidation and harassment. I mean, somebody could show up at Karina Kaboom's house and arrest her for that's intimidation. She threatened somebody on video. Like, I don't even, like, it's not even funny to me at this point why people, like, after I watched this video of Stay Negatives, I was like, you know, this woman's very, very dangerous. I don't know why people think she's funny. I don't think she's funny. I mean, if she was coming for one of your family members and saying, I will destroy you into the camera, you'd be like, sister, you need to hold off. I'm calling 911, okay? She's on video and people think it's funny. It's not. It's dangerous. So anyway, there's my little rant for the day about receipts. So show me your receipts, okay? Calling all receipts on my deal with Trisha Paytas. That's what I want to see. As well as my deal with Shane Dawson. And when she doesn't make that video, which she can't because she has no receipts about that. And I'm not talking about, oh, I'm so-and-so, Judy Smith. I'm a friend of Trisha's and Trisha told me she made, no, that's not a receipt, okay? And Trisha wouldn't be telling anybody that she made a deal with me anyway because she wouldn't benefit from that and there is no truth to it. I'm just like, seriously? Anyway, and I know this is old news, but it's my life, so I can talk about my life all day long. Other than that, I'm real excited to go see the Christmas lights, and I'm really excited to go to the casino boat this weekend, because you know that's what you call it. French Lick. Does French Lick have a lake? I don't know if they do or not, but I'm real excited about the lake. Oh my God. Oh my God, we went to our family dinner tonight. I gotta give a shout out to Herbie. Okay, so we went to our family dinner tonight and one of Alex's cousin's wife's brother is there visiting from Venezuela. And I didn't talk to him the whole night because I just was like, I don't know that I think he speaks English. A lot of these people don't speak English because they're all from Venezuela, right? So at the end of the night, I was saying goodbye to Alex's mom and I turned to him, spoke perfect English, right? And I was like, hey, I'm really sorry I didn't speak to you earlier. I didn't know that you spoke English. And I said, I'm Peter. And he goes, I know who you are. I watch your videos. I go, what? He was like, yeah, I watch your videos. I was like, oh my God. So we left and I was like, so excited about that. And then I looked at him on Instagram and he follows Charles Gross and I sent him a message on Instagram. I go, that's so hilarious that you follow Charles Gross. And I said, he's a really, really good friend of mine. And he goes, oh, that's how I found you. I was watching one of Charles Gross's videos one day. I was like, yet again, a gift from Charles Gross. I love Charles Gross so much. Charles and I have been texting about Thanksgiving and all that kind of stuff. I love him so much. He's such a nice guy. Guess where? I'm at my friend Judy Tanya's house. So I'll talk to you guys in a little while. Bye. Hey, everybody. I'm here. I have a little special guest with me.
Hello.
Hello. One me. Miss Tanya's with me. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It's Happy Thanksgiving. We're getting ready to go through the Christmas light. Now, you know Tanya doesn't like to be on camera. So, oh, there's a car behind me. We're getting ready to go through the Christmas lights. Every year at John Deere tractor store, they put on this Christmas thing. So, I'll wait till we get up there so you guys can get really excited about it. Are you guys excited? You have no idea what you're about to see. What's your favorite Christmas song, Tanya?
Drummer Boy.
Little Drummer Boy?
Come, they told me,
How many times a year do you think we go through this thing?
At least 50.
I mean, we go
3 times a week.
How many times a week?
I bet we go 3 or 4 times a week.
We do go through this about 3 or 4 times a week. You guys want to see what it looks like from far away? I mean, this is like incredible. Look at this. This is this Christmas display. Are you ready? Okay. Do you have other favorite Christmas songs?
Yeah, I like Elvis, actually.
Which Elvis? I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. What's your favorite thing here? I mean, this is like, okay, so it's right here, typically, you can drive through. This is Reynolds Christmas in Noblesville, Indiana. You can drive through. See, but they won't. It's closed now because, I don't know, they're afraid people are going to steal the lights or something.
Not letting people drive.
Free light display, it says. Here's a car right there. They're smooching up in there.
You can get a free John Deere toy if you text somewhere.
You think they're smooching up in there?
No.
I'm dreaming of a white
I like the skiers.
Christmas.
Oh, I like that with the Wagoneer with the tree on it.
Well, right there, I can't show because it'll show you. Right there is the lake. I like the lake, I think. But it's like a real lake, and then there's like blue around the lake. And of course, I always associate a, what do you call those balloons?
Oh.
With Christmas.
Hot air balloons.
Hot air balloons are always, I think, at Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And there's palm trees over there. That's the Noah's Ark, which I don't think has a whole lot to do with Christmas. But And then there's Santa on the roof. Do you see right over there? And Santa's jumping off the sleigh, and there's Rudolph up there and everything. He's jumping off the sleigh. People are like behind me going crazy. Jumping up in the chimney. I'm gonna get ready for my favorite. Tanya, you know what my favorite is, don't you?
No, it's mine too. I love it.
The Abominable Snowman's your favorite?
I love him. Yeah, look, he just...
Get right. Oh, look, there he is. Oh, my Lord, the Abominable Snowman. Bumbles bounce.
Oh, he's just got a toothache.
He's just got a toothache. But isn't that so crazy? Look at that.
I love the little dentist, though. Why don't they have the dentist up there with them?
I want to be a dentist.
Misfit Toys, wasn't that a scary place to be?
I would never. Would you live on the island of Misfit Toys?
No.
Here on the island of Like, I always remember the little dolly. She kind of looks like that doll I have in my videos called Poopy to Chiffon.
Yeah, she is definitely...
Poopy to Chiffon would so totally live on the island of Misfit Toys. I mean, there are people lining up for this thing now, and it is, what time in the morning? 1 a.m. I think that's a little late to have your children out, don't you?
Yeah, heathens.
What are your favorite other Christmas songs? What's your favorite Christmas movie of all time?
Charlie Brown Christmas.
It's not really a movie, though.
You asked, that's my favorite.
I love that Lifetime movie, Season of Miracles, where they she steals her niece and nephew from foster care because Laura Dern's the mom and she's dying, and then they go on the run. They go that town. They act like they're
that town. The Lifetime always has that town.
That town. That's so true. Lifetime movies do always have that town.
Like that magical Aspen town.
And then the aunt and uncle. I'll tell you what my favorite Christmas movie is all time. I can't believe this didn't come up already. You know what it is. Dolly Parton's Smoky Mountain Christmas. Now let me just tell you truthfully, the nature is I used to make my mom and my ex go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee for Christmas every year. And we get us a log cabin and act like we were Dolly Parton. One year my mom and I got stuck on the mountain. That was her last Christmas on this planet. We got stuck in the mountain on Christmas Eve coming back from Cherokee, North Carolina gambling. I'll never forget, I was so lost, and she was like, my mother was so scared of things, and I couldn't figure out how to get back on the interstate to come back, and it was like 4 hours that way, or an hour over the mountain, and I remember my mom was like sitting back like this, like eyes closed, and all of a sudden she goes, don't take me on that mountain, no please Jesus, don't take me on that mountain, are you taking me on that mountain, oh my Lord, Peter please, it's icing, because it was like icing blizzard conditions, not blizzard, but it was icing. I always say blizzard conditions when it's not. It was like icing up there. Oh, here you guys go, as we drive by you can see how cool that is. So anyway, yeah, so anyway. Tanya and I used to go to Lake Norris, Tennessee with a bunch of our friends every summer.
Mm-hmm. Our old friends.
Only fight Tanya and I ever got in was at Lake Norris, Tennessee. We were just talking about that the other day. Tanya and I have been friends for 21 years. Like, good friends, best friends for 21 years. And have only ever gotten into one fight. That is crazy, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Because she's abusive and I take it. I'm a doormat.
And I poke.
What are you going to get me for Christmas? We don't usually do Christmas presents. Isn't that weird?
I usually get you something, but you don't get me anything.
That is not true. What did I get you last year?
Nada.
I gave it to you right when I got it in November, so that's a lie. I got you the new Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, you did? That was 2 years ago.
That was last year, and I remember I was so excited when I got it.
It was 2 years ago because that's when all the Marines were at our house for Thanksgiving.
No.
I know these things.
You know nothing. Look, that McDonald's is closed now.
You got me a massage, though. They probably shut it down.
We drove through Target and we drove through Walmart and we weren't real impressed with their Black Friday shopping. It was not very busy, was it?
No fights, no nothing.
No nothing. I miss those days where people just fight over stuff. Give me that Cabbage Patch doll!
That's exactly what I was thinking. The Cabbage Patch
doll. And the Nintendo.
Those things are kind of creepy if you think about it.
They are. I got one in my basement. I had to have one when I was in about 5th grade, which is probably a little too old for a Cabbage Patch doll as a boy, but...
Which one did you have?
She was Irish, and she had a little Irish outfit and everything.
Did she have freckles on?
She sure did. She had a little Irish outfit, a little Celtic outfit, and everything like that. It was real cute, and I have it in my basement. The other one I sold
She
on
might be
eBay.
worth some money.
No, the other, she's not, because her butt's not signed by that zip. Why don't they make them anymore? I think people just got bored of them real quick, right? It's like, have you ever known anybody, what are those Beanie Babies? People that collect those Beanie Babies, and they just go nuts over them.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
like,
I still
what?
have 100 of them.
You have 100 of them?
Oh, Nick loved those
That's
things.
weird, Tanya. Now I'm telling you right now, those things are never going to be worth nothing.
They are. Some of them are. Oh.
Tanya's like one of those people. She's like, I'll tell you, one of them days, those Beanie Babies are going to be worth thousands. Where would you take it? Some kind of crazy pawn shop?
My dogs just tear them up.
My dogs just tear them up. That would actually be a good YouTube video, would be like tearing up expensive toys.
You just ought to have a video going through my Beanie Babies.
Can I go the long way?
Yes.
She's so ready to go home and go to bed. What time do you have to be at the kennel in the morning?
I should be there at 8, but probably 9.
No, watch. Here's the truth of the story. So I thought of something that Tanya can tell you about me. So tomorrow, Tanya gets a very, very nice treat coming her way.
Oh my gosh, Peter's dogs. Yay!
Boo Radley, Tucker, and Pee-Pee are coming to stay with Aunt Tanya at the hotel for the weekend.
They used to be able to go in my office, but they bark so much now that I have to go to the far end.
I'll like call her, I'll be like, how are they doing? She'll be like, oh my God, they're so loud, Peter.
Peter's like, they're so sweet. They have no idea where they're at. They're looking for their daddies. I know I got a dad.
Well, Boo Radley's just kind of simple.
I might separate Pee-Pee though and put him in a different place. He's getting older.
He is.
Kind of get on his nerves.
They do kind of get on his nerves, but tonight I took a nap and I locked Boo Radley into the bedroom with me so he wouldn't leave. And I said, now Boo Radley, I said, now tomorrow you're going to Aunt Tanya's to the hotel. And he said, oh, no, I'm fine. I'll stay right here. Just leave some food out for me.
You're holding him hostage.
I'm holding him hostage. She goes, oh, Dad, I'm fine. I said, oh, no, Boo Radley, you need to go. He goes, oh, I don't need to go that place. That place is very nice.
What do you think Pee-Pee's talking about it?
Pee-Pee can't wait. Pee-Pee's like, I'm going to meet so many people. There's so many dogs that come in there. I said, Tanya has like 100 dogs. Aunt Tanya has like 100 dogs. He goes, I'm going to meet everybody because Aunt Tanya lets me run that place when I'm there. The first time they ever stayed there, I called. We were there. Were we gone for like a week? Where were we that we would have been gone? Miami, probably. And I called Tanya and I said, how's Pee-Pee doing? I think that was before we had Boo and Tucker. And she was like, she's like, he's doing fine. He's back here in the office with me. He's acting like he runs the place.
He's sweet.
What's your favorite kind of dog in the entire world?
I love German Shepherds, but I wouldn't have one.
What do you think about pit bulls, since everybody thinks they're so mean?
Oh, I love pit bulls. I keep a lot of pit bulls.
Tanya does. She keeps a lot of pit bulls. They're beautiful dogs. Do you think pit bulls are mean because they're trained that way or because they're innately mean?
I don't think it's mean. I just think they're prey orientated.
So it has to do with like how they're raised?
I think it's just in them. If something moves, they want to hop on it.
What do you think is the meanest kind of dog on the face of the earth? And don't say my old dog. I used to have a dog, don't say its name. And Tanya.
Why?
Because I'll tell you in a second. But Tanya had a sign on its lead, like in its lead, that would say aggressive, don't come near.
Yeah, don't touch. I was
don't
touch him.
She's the only one. She could hold him like a little baby doll. But he bit my ex so many times he had to go to the emergency room. And one time my ex said to me...
And Peter wouldn't get rid of the dog.
No, I had him for 11 years before I put him to sleep. And I called Tanya. I would call her literally once a month and be like, is it time yet? Is it time yet? Is it time? I mean, this dog was super aggressive. Bit my ex in the face. Bit me in the face. My ex is a hairstylist. Bit him 3 times in the finger where he had to go to the emergency room and have stitches. Once my ex said to me, if I made you pick between me and the dog, who would you? I said, you don't want me to make that decision. I'll pick the dog. But finally, Alex was so terrified to bring Pee-Pee into our house because we tried to get them together, and this dog literally was going to tear Pee-Pee apart.
Oh, I never thought about that. It's Alex's fault.
It's Alex's fault. Well, I called Tanya and I said, what do you think, Tanya? And she goes, I don't think he's very happy. You've given him 11 years. He's had a wonderful life. But like in 11 years, my mom never once came into my apartment. She was terrified of him.
I wouldn't do it.
She never came into my apartment. I mean, I couldn't walk him on a leash. If I put his food down, he attacked my hand. He was inbred. He was meant to be a show dog. He wasn't. It was sad, but.
Well, and you got him personalized training too, and that didn't help.
Yeah, we got him training, and Then that woman, she was weird talking to us about how she was a swinger and all kinds of things. And I'd vacuum the carpet and light candles. I was all excited for her to come over. And then one day she just didn't show up. And I called her and she said, oh, we moved to Florida. The dog seems pretty trained. I was devastated. I started crying. My ex goes, what is wrong with you? I go, I'm going to miss my Sundays with her. She was coming over and trained.
And Annie had a tent.
Annie had a pup tent too. Yeah, that little pup tent.
Well, the funny thing was Peter's ex he had aquarium. So he would call me every once in a while because Peter hated when his fish died. He would cry and he'd have to...
I had a fish named Johnny, a goldfish.
Well, unbeknownst to Peter, he had like 4 Johnnies because I would keep him busy while Sean would go buy another fish to replace Johnny. Peter would be like, I think my fish has gotten bigger. I think my fish is losing weight. It's like, no, it's really a different fish.
So finally the fish died, and he was so nice. He put him in this other bowl one night. The fish was swimming on his side. I didn't know this is like my 4th or 5th fish. And so he was so sweet, and the fish died the next day. I'll never forget. Oh, this is so sad. I can start crying. I'll never forget, I got out of my work that day, and I called him. It was about 10 o'clock that night, and I said, the first thing I said was, how's Johnny? And he said, sweetie, he said, Johnny died tonight. Oh, I lost my shit. And I said, this is over a fish. And I said, well, what did you do with him? And he paused, and then he said, well, I took care of it. I go, what did you do? And he goes, well, I flushed it down the toilet. And I said, did you say anything to Johnny? And he said, I said, oh, Johnny, we loved you. You were a good friend of ours, Johnny. She's laughing. I was devastated over this fish.
You were so devastated.
I was so upset. I was like falling. I was like, oh my God, I love this fish so much.
Johnny had 9 lives.
He's had more than that. And so then when we broke up, I was sitting out talking to Tanya one night, and I said, I mean, who would take care of my fish? I mean, he's cleaned that tank out. He was so nice. What am I going to do? And Tanya goes, sweetheart, there was about 10 of those Johnnies. She said every time he came home and Johnny was dead, he'd go, can you keep Peter busy? Call him and have him come over so that I could go get another Johnny. I mean, but that is like really, honest to God, one of the sweetest things anybody would ever do for somebody, you know?
That was very sweet.
I mean, that's kind of unconditional love. So when I told Alex knows this story, and so then about a year or 2 ago, I wanted to get a fish. She goes, we're not getting any fish. She goes, because I'm not like him. I won't be going running to the graves.
You'd be like, Peter, your fish died.
He'd be like, Peter, your fish died. There's no funeral. You're 44 years old. You need to move on, okay? It's going to be okay.
You are older than me.
You are 10 years older than me almost. Mean. All right, that's a good place to let off. Talk to you guys later. Well, it's almost the end of the night, so I thought I would end this baby up. And I am looking at my Snapchat. Let's see. Should we open a couple of them and see what they say? Let's see. Happy Thanksgiving, Peter. That's from Kim. Hey, Kim. Oh, hey. Let's see anybody else. Somebody tweeted me or Snapchatted me, Mr. Matty D. How fucking awesome is Charles Gross? I love him. I love when people snap me about Charles Gross. I love him too, because I do. He's my good Judy. I love Charles so much. Let's see. Anybody else say anything? Oh, somebody said, hi, Peter, I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. My mom, her name is Katie. My mom and my sister passed away a few years ago. I'm so sorry to hear that, sweetie. And I spent Thanksgiving pretty much alone all day today and was super sad until I binged your videos. I haven't laughed so hard in years. Thank you for that. Those are the kind of Snapchats, you guys, that literally, like, make my day so much. And, hold on. I'm snapping her back. I have to read you guys. I actually Snapchatted this the other day, or I screenshot it the other day. I got this Snapchat message from this kid, and I think he's like 17 and he's in high school. And he said to me, I love you, and I wanted you to know that you truly inspire me and make me feel so much more comfortable in my own skin as a gay 18-year-old. It's been so hard for me to be open about, especially in a place where it's frowned upon. But people like you make me realize that I am who I am, and I should be proud of that. Keep it up. And I was just like, when I read that message, I just was like, you know, even if there are people out there that don't get my gig, even if there are people out there that don't think I'm funny, even if there are people out there that criticize this or criticize that, that there's at least 1 or 2 people out there that really, really like what I do. And that's like really a cool thing, no matter what you do in the world. You know, if you work at McDonald's and somebody comes through and they're like, thank you so much for staying late at work, or, you know, if you're work at the post office and you're smiling at somebody and laughing when they come in to mail something, you know, or we never know. Like, here's the thing, I learned this years ago from a friend of mine, that when you're interacting with somebody in business, you don't know what just happened to them. You don't know if, like, they've had the worst day of their entire life, or their boyfriend or girlfriend just broke up with them, or that their mother is sick in the hospital, or that their father just passed away, or that they're just lonely in general. We don't know that about people when we interact with them, right? So to be a kinder, gentler person in the world, I think is really, really important. And I was actually watching this video back at the first part where I talk about Karina Kaboom and all this other kind of stuff, because one of the things that she also implied in her video, and I don't want to really get into this, was that I begged somebody that's a drama channel to shout me out in videos to get me subscribers. I have never done that. I've never begged anybody. I've never asked anybody to shout me out in a video. And to be really honest with you, the only person I've ever joked about that with is Charles Gross. And Charles Gross has talked about me in a lot of videos, and that's really, really nice, right? But I've never done that. And I think that what people misunderstand and I'm not, if she's got receipts on it, she's got receipts on it, but I think I know who she's talking about. And I know that person, and I've loved that person from the beginning. And when they had 1,600 subscribers, I shouted them out and said I didn't understand why they didn't have 1 million. And now they have flown right by me and are in the hundreds of thousands. So I'm very happy for them. I mean, they're putting out content that people love, and that is awesome. And I don't understand why we can't make videos that are funny and uplifting and showing pieces of our life and being relatable and talking about things that we love without having to trash talk people, accuse people of things that aren't true, spreading rumors and lies and all that kind of stuff. For me to be able to get a video like, you know, the video that I did talking about my mom, and it was called Memories, or Remembering My Mom. You know, I got so many emails and messages and tweets from people saying, I lost a family member, or I lost this, or whatever. I will never on my channel, no matter if it's telling too much of myself or not, I will never stop talking about my family, my personal feelings about the world, my emotions associated with the world. I will never stop talking about my recovery, my addiction, what I do for a living, the things I've gone through, the really happy days, the really sad days, and since this is Thanksgiving, all of the wonderful things that I am absolutely 100% grateful for that are in my life. Because once I forget those things and I stop talking about them, whether it's on camera or in my blog where I write, or in the books that I write, or just telling stories with friends, the story of our lives stops. And we don't pass that on to other people, and we don't grow as people from this, you know, the hearing of each other's stories. And I think that's so important. And I think the other thing that is that no matter who we encounter on a daily basis, to do that with a smile, or to say, hey, listen, I hope you're having a good day, or I hope you have a better day, or whatever. It's so easy to do that. You know, it takes 2 seconds to make somebody have a brighter day, and to just try to make them laugh a little bit, or to try to get them out of their misery a little bit, because there are so many people out there that have it so much worse than we do, that I do, that I have to be very cognizant of that and make sure that, you know, maybe if just for a little bit, I can make people feel a little bit better about themselves, a little bit happier, a little bit more confident, or even just laugh at me. Because listen, at the end of the day, I'm real easy to laugh at. I've said this on 1,000,000 times on here. I'm the world's biggest hypocrite. I say things, I contradict myself. I say foolish stuff all the time. And, you know, I don't really care. I apologize for it, because it's real easy for me to clean my side of the street and say, listen, I said something, I did something that was stupid. But I love this gig. I love YouTube. I love interacting with you guys. It means the world to me. It touches my heart. So I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. The Christmas season's starting. I have so many really fun, exciting video ideas that I'm going to do for the month of December. I'm going to be making videos this whole weekend while I'm out of town with my husband, so please watch them. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, and turn on the notifications. That would mean the world to me. My so-called healthy life, my weight loss journey, starts on Monday, so please subscribe and follow that channel as well. I also have a booktube channel. All of these things are linked below. I love you guys. Follow me on all my social media. You can see, as I just showed, that I do tweet and snap people back. It's like, that is like the coolest thing to me. I love like talking to people that are all over the world, you know, and it's the most amazing thing to me in the entire world. And I just love this gig so much. So the most that I could be grateful for today is for the interactions and the people that I've the people that I've met as a result of this YouTube channel. So thank you guys so much. You make me truly, truly grateful. I love you. Good night, and I will talk to you later. Bye.